Hello, motivators. Thank you for coming here. It is an honor to conduct this Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters regular meeting. Thank you for coming regardless of your agenda. Perhaps you are tired after long hours at work, but you managed to come here to shape your public speaking skills and gain insight with us. And thank you very much. I believe that we can learn in a fun way to grow together here. And I would like to start this official meeting by sound of this gong. So basically, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Hans as the club president of Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters. So what is Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters? It is an English public speaking community under Toastmasters International. Toastmasters International itself is an educational public speaking organization which teaches public speaking and leadership throughout wide networks of clubs worldwide. And we believe that we need to shape our public speaking skills tailored into special purposes because general public speaking skills are not enough for us. That is why we have our specified curriculums, pathways. What kind of public speaker that do you want to be? Do you want to be a leader in your workplace? Do you want to be a trainer or coach, a motivational speaker, a stand-up comedian, a project manager, or just a leader in general? Our pathways have specific curriculums for each. And in Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters, we are here with various demographics of members, although most of us are young professionals. But we also have more senior members, and we can share insights and experience. So what is our agenda? Basically, our regular meeting consists of three main agendas: the prepared speech, table topic speech, and evaluation speech. In the prepared speech session, our registered member can deliver their speeches based on their curriculum progress. So they deliver their speech as a report of what they have done to proceed in their curriculum. The second session, table topic session, is basically when any one of us, either member, guest, and even first-timer, can participate to deliver impromptu speech based on the specific topics. The topics resolve around our meeting theme. And the third session is evaluation. Basically, prepared speakers from this first session will be evaluated by individual evaluators. And also the meeting in general will be evaluated by our role takers. So that's the brief introduction about us. And now let's be specific for our meeting tonight. Our meeting tonight will be hosted by our Toastmaster of the meeting. Basically, Toastmaster of the meeting acts like an MC. And for tonight, our Toastmasters of the meeting is Hans Tampu. So I would like to give the control to Hans Tampu, which is me. And as Toastmaster of the meeting, okay, I want to share my screen. So for tonight, our theme is manage your finance, manage your future. Why? We believe that finance is something that we put concern more, especially during this pandemic. And it is a good moment because we are approaching the end of the year. We are at the last month of this year, and perhaps we want to reshape our next resolution. We want to evaluate what we have done so far regarding finance, and it is good to recall this topic. I hope we can learn and gain insights. And for today, tonight, we will have a special session, edu speech from our senior member, Toastmaster Thomas Sugiarto. He is Business Inspirator and Coach, co-founder of FP1 Indonesia, co-founder of Global CEO Indonesia, and he was also our club president years ago. If I'm not mistaken, during 2004 and 2005. But correct me if I was wrong. And let's discuss a bit about financial management. How pandemic shapes our financial behavior. Perhaps one of you can give example. Anyone? Well, you can raise your hand, or I think Toastmaster Wira, yeah.
Well, we need to think twice on spending stuff because, like, for example, some of us got laid off from our job, and if we want to buy something, we have to think, is it going to be enough for tomorrow? Is it worth it to buy it? That kind of stuff. We have to rethink twice. Something that I should do, but I didn't, ironically.
Sorry, I can't hear your last sentence.
Oh, something that I should do, but I didn't. So a bit contradictive, not ironic. I don't know. I don't think it's ironic, but it's contradictive.
It's okay. Thank you for your openness. It is like lessons learned for you and for us too. I believe that. Yes, it is same way to me. We need to think twice. Is it worth it to spend for this thing? Yes. Thank you very much for sharing this. And this meeting, we will have our word of the day. It is basically word that we need to learn regarding about this topic. And word of the day is liquid. It is not about water, state of matter, yeah, but this liquid is in the financial term of or assets held in cash or easily converted into cash. So for example, you guys know that cash is something liquid because it is already cash, or any assets that we can convert easily into cash. We can sell it easily. Other things may be not liquid. For example, we can't say that my house is a liquid asset. Of course, it is not, because we can't convert it into cash as soon as possible, something like that. But I believe that we can use this term in our speech. And I encourage you to mention liquid in your speech whenever possible, because it is highly appreciated. And we will count the use of word of the day. And I believe that liquid is something that is considered during this pandemic, because if our assets are not liquid enough, how can we buy important things? Perhaps some of us have a lot of assets, but we can't convert it into cash when we need it. That is why we use this word of the day. And now about the meeting structures. First, we will have edu speech from Mr. Thomas Sugiarto. And then we will have prepared speech. There is one prepared speaker for tonight. We will see him later. And then the table topics regarding about this topic that will be led by our table topic master. And of course, evaluation session. So that's the meeting introduction. And I would like to introduce our general evaluator because we believe that our meeting needs a lot of role takers to make this happen. So I would like to introduce our general evaluator, Toastmaster Dentia Saraswati.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hans. And good evening, everyone. My name is Dentia. I'm from SCBD Toastmasters Club, and tonight I'll serve as your general evaluator. I'll help the team to check on the things that's supposed to happen and maybe is happening in the meeting, and I will give the report later on during evaluation session. But to do this, I'm not going to evaluate alone. I'll have a ranger as well. And my ranger will be a grammarian, a AEPP counter, timer, and ballot counter. I'll call them one by one to explain about the role. The first one is our grammarian tonight is Toastmaster Redika. Toastmaster Redika, can you please explain your role?
Okay, thank you, General Evaluators of tonight's meeting, Toastmaster Dentia. So my role today is as a grammarian, and as a grammarian, I will note down some grammatical inaccuracy that all the prepared speakers and improved speakers made today. So I encourage all of you to just use English here today and to participate actively in the sections for the guests in table topic sessions to enhance your public speaking skills and English, and as well to use the word of the day today, liquid. And I will note down some beautiful phrases that the speakers say today. That's my role is basically about. So back to General Evaluator, Toastmaster Dentia.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Redika. So don't worry, everyone. Don't be afraid to speak anything in English, because if there is any issue, then we will see the report in the end of the session. The next one is the Ah-WoD counter, Toastmaster Sartika.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Toastmaster Dentia. So I will take roles as and WOD counter. So it means I will count everyone who takes a speech tonight and count the AHA and WOD words for tonight. And because tonight our word is liquid, so I will count. I will encourage everyone to use this word for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So don't forget, our word of the day today is liquid, right? And the next is our timer. This is an important role, especially for all the speakers. So to explain about the timing in this meeting, let us hear from Toastmaster Fikui. Toastmaster Fikui, are you there?
Yes, Toastmaster Dentia, I'm now audible.
Yes, you are.
Okay, hello everyone. I will serve as the timer. So you can pin me and I will change my background to several times that you will, I will show you. Like I will, for the prepared speech, I will giving you, I'm sorry, which one? Okay. Okay, for the first, for the prepare speech session, you have time 5 until 7 minutes, and I will change my background here to green. Can you see my? Oh, I haven't opened. Sorry,
You're not visible. All right. Yeah. Yes, we can see the screen now.
I will change my color to green for 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Yellow for the 6 minutes, and red for the 7 minutes for the prepared speech. And for the second session in table topic session, you have time 1 until 2 minutes, with all the speaker will get a green card for 1 minute, yellow card for 130 seconds, and red card for 2 minutes. And also for the end of the session, for the evaluation session, also have giving you green card for 2 minutes. For evaluation session, you have time 2 until 3 minutes. So I will give you green card for 2 minutes, yellow card for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and red card for 3 minutes. And each of the end of the session, I will share your time through the chat box. So don't forget to pin me to make sure you're not over time and you can be qualified to be chosen as the best speakers for at the end of the meeting. Thank you. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fikui. And remember, to all the speakers, please pay attention to the timing because you have certain amount of time to complete your speech. So yeah, pin the timer. The last but not least is our ballot counter, who will take the vote for the prepared speakers later on. Toastmaster Sanjung from Essential Toastmaster, are you there?
Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Toastmaster Dentia. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I take role and support Toastmaster Dentia as ballot counter. All the speakers are great speakers. So everyone, if you have your favorite speakers, please vote your favorite speaker and I will collect and vote. And I will announce for who will be the favorite or best speaker for each session, for prepared speech session, for table topic speech session, and evaluation session. So please give your vote to me, and I will share my link in the chat box in every session. It's all for me. Thank you, Toastmaster Dentia as General Evaluator.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Sanjung. And later on, apart from the rangers that we have seen just now, we will also have individual evaluator, to evaluate the prepared speech speakers. But then I think for now, that's all from my side. I'll come back in the evaluation session. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dentia, for introducing the sets of role takers. Now we are approaching our first session, the educational speech by our special guest star, Pak Thomas Sugiarto. Hi, Pak Thomas.
Hi.
Yes. How are you tonight?
Can you hear me? Hello, Hans?
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So how many minutes I have?
15 until 20, including question and answer.
Okay, so may I start or?
Okay, perhaps let's introduce a bit about yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pak Thomas was our club president long time ago. I think in 2004 until 2004 until 2005, right?
I forgot to.
I've tried to check in our system, and
okay, no problem.
There's also advanced Toastmaster in your last title, and also he's a business coach with so many experience. Co-founder of FP1, co-founder of Global CEO Indonesia, and his son is also part of our club, Kelvin. So thank you very much, Pak Thomas.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And I think let's start this. So, Pak Thomas, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Hans Tampubolon, the president of Motivators Toastmasters. It is my honor to speak in front of you. Yeah, what I see from the monitors, most of you are very young. Yeah, around 20 to 30 years. That's right?
Yes.
Okay, but unfortunately, most of the audience turn off the video, so we cannot interact each other. Yeah. So before I start my speech, I would like to know your opinion about tonight's topic about the reaching financial goals. May 2 or 3 of you give me your thought about the topic. What do you want to know about this topic? Please. Hello.
Oh, may I?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like, thank you for saying that we are still very young. Yeah. And because we are still young, I guess, yeah, we have limited experiences in. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for saying that we are still very young. And because of that, then we have very limited experiences in managing money, especially in our early career.
Yeah.
So maybe you can give us some financial wisdoms how to manage money and start saving for our long time ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for your input, Miss Aziza. So, to others who want to give a little comment before I start? Yes, of course. Yeah.
To reduce compulsive buying.
Pardon?
To reduce compulsive buying. Am I audible?
Oh, compulsive buying. Okay. Okay. So the last participant who want to join the.
Hello, may
Yes.
am I to know and evaluate myself? Am I save my money or am I waste my money?
May you repeat? Pardon?
I want to know about myself to financial planning. Am I save my money well or am I wasting my money?
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you very much. So this is an interactive session. Okay. So if you have a question, and then please feel freely to ask. I will answer as what I know. Yeah. If I do not know, I will say I will tell you later after finding the answer. So talking about the reaching the financial goal, it is not the financial goal for next year. We are talking about a journey. Do you agree? A journey of life. So talking about a journey, it is talking about, for example, we are moving from one point to another, a better point, a higher point of life. And at the top points, it means when we are at the age of 80, 90, and then we are passed away, and then we can hand over what we have to our next generations. So because of we are talking about the journey, it is very depend on the resources we have. Talking about the resources is mean what? Money and time. You agree? So for us right now, everybody have time. We are everybody, but how about money? This is a problem. So talking about money, there is 4 ways in financial planning. 4 steps. First step is earning money. The first step is earning money. Second step is about how to protect our money. Third step is about how to invest our money. And after that, after we are already 50, 70, 60, 70, or 80, how we distribute our money to next generations. But unfortunately, for us, most of the Indonesians, we are trapped in the so-called sandwich generation. The sandwich generation is which it means people who have aged around 30 years to 50 years, they have to pay the bills for the parents and pay the bills for the children. So they have to work very hard to collect money to spend for 3 parties. Now, the problem is we only have around 30 to 35 years in collecting money. You agree? When we, from child until we graduate from higher educations, around 20 years old, we are starting working. Because most of us is not from a, for example, a rich family. So that we have to work by ourselves, to earn money by ourselves, and then to have a family, and then so go on. But in the middle of this way, there is a lot of challenges we have to face, especially in this period, the pandemic period. The pandemic period make the world run faster, make everything run faster and unpredictable. That's so-called a VUCA situation: volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. So it is very important for us to rethinking, reopening our mindset to the new world. Yeah. Most of us working just like there is no problem at tomorrow or tomorrow after. Yeah. But in 5 to 10 years later, there is a lot of job todays will be disappear because of they will be replaced by robots, by artificial intelligence, or other things. So for us, we have to rethinking again. What kind of life we want to have in 5 to 10 years from now? What will be happens when we do not do a lot of creative thing, and then at that time we will lose our job or opportunity in business. So very important for us to aware of this problem. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
the main problem, and a lot of people, especially young people, only focus on earning money, and then they consume the money. Actually, they have to earn money and then use the money to pay the protection, to have the money to invest in something for their future. After that, if there is a little bit, and you can use it for enjoyment. But in fact, a lot of people, after earning money, they spend the money for consumption. Sometimes over it. Sometimes borrow money from others and then use it for only by a handphone, by something actually not valuable enough to make themselves smarter or having a more opportunity to compete with others. So what I want to tell you is to ask you to aware about the potential increasing of salary. Do you know this year how many percentage the salary will be increased? How many percentage?
Is it 1%?
1%. Last year 0. Some field decreased 30 to 70%. But do you know about the inflation? Along 10 to 15 years from the past, the inflation is about 8 to 10%. What it means? It means the inflation is about the increasing of price of something we buy. If the power of increasing of salary is lower than the inflation, it means in the future our standard of life will be decreased slowly but sure. So for today's, I would like to urge all of you, start rethinking what you know, what your skill, and what you do. Predict the future, whether what you know, what you do still exists in the future. Otherwise, you have to retraining again, relearning again, have making the networking, learn new skill and others. Toastmasters is one of the very important ways for you to increase your personal skill, whether in the public speaking or in leadership. Two of these things is very important in the future. If you can master these skills, you will have the opportunity to win a lot of competition. So you have to aware right now. For example, in 10 years, you have to prepare to think about who is me in 10 years, how much I will earn in 10 years. And then you have to recounting. For example, I predict my salary will be 15 million. Do you know 15 million in 10 years is equal to how much today? And then to get this number, it is possible if you are just working like this today with the passion, with the effort today. If no, you have to change the way you are thinking, the way you are doing things, and you have to do a lot of things. Whether if you still want to working as an employee, and then you have to become a man, a woman with multiple tasking skill. Otherwise, you have to be an entrepreneur, a businessman, so that you can earn money, which is all depend on your effort. The sky is the limit. So in the future, there is a lot of opportunities for those who creative, those who open mind, those who want to learn a lot of new skill, there is a lot of opportunity, but there is also a big threat for those who comfortable, those who have in comfort zone here, those who don't want to change their self, and it will be a disaster for them. So everything is all depend on us. Yeah. Tonight, for me, I would like to tell you, but I can't change you. Who can change you is yourself. Do you agree? So I just want to inspire you to rethinking, reorganizing. If today you are not making a lot of money, so that don't use the money for only consumption. Use some quite big amount for investing in yourself. Head above, your head above. Investing in your knowledge, investing in your skill. That will make you have a better opportunity to win the battles in the future. So reach all financial is not only for next year, how much I want to earn, but how much do you have when you are 30? How much do you have when you are 40? How much do you have when you are 50? You know, in the future, pension is not at the age of 55. Pension will be at maybe 40, 35. Why? Because most of the job will be replaced by computer, I mean artificial intelligence, robots, and other things. So for those who don't have a lot of new skill that can't replace by artificial intelligence or robot, there will be an unemployment. So using your time very smartly, yeah, I mean, there is a says that time is money or money is time. What do you think? Time is money or money is time?
Money is time, I guess.
both?
Sorry, may
Money
I?
is time. No problem, no problem. Yeah, money is
I'm gonna do
time.
it both.
Aziza? I can't hear you.
Both depends on the situation.
Okay. The difference is time is money. It means you use your time to create money. The problem is we only have 24 hours. Is that right? So it will be limiting us to creating money. But if we have the mindset money is time, then we can use our money to create valuable time, to create potential time, productive time, and then we can make a lot of money. That's why an employee is a man or a woman who apply the concept of time is money. They use their time and then they will be paid the salary. But employer using the concept of money is time. They use their money to buy a lot of times of the employee so that the employee working for him and generate a lot of money. So I wish after this session, all of you have an inspiration one day, not only to become an employee, a long life employee, but you will be soon to be an employer, to be a businessman. So, Tom, thank you very much. I hand over to you. And if the audience have questions, I'm glad to answer if I can answer it.
Thank you very much, Pak Thomas. Give a big round of applause for him, guys. An enlightenment for us to rethink about our skills network and our finance. Anyone who wants to ask, we still have time. Yes, Toastmaster Nanda, please.
Yes. Good evening, Toastmaster Thomas. Thank you
Hi,
for
very
sharing
good.
with us. Wow. Wow. So I have a question. Since as a young adult, the statement is it's difficult, even almost impossible for millennials or Gen Z to buy property, such as a house or an apartment and so on. So what do you think about this? Should we invest the money to buy a mini studio first before the house, like take an installment, or what do you think about it? Thank you.
Okay, this is a very good question. Okay, of course, have an investment is very good. Is very good. But if you don't have a lot of money, you have to invest first, not in the apartment, a studio, but in yourself. So you increase your skill. Increase your skill, then it means you will be paid higher after you have paid higher, and then you spend not too much, and then you have a lot of money, and then after that you can buy a studio or something like that. Yeah, but for me, my suggestions for those who want to buy, whether I buy a studio in the town or buy a house but very far from the town, I suggest you buy a studio. Why? Because time is money. Time is money. It means you don't let your time just waste in the journey from your home to the office or from the office to the home. It will make you exhausted. That's right. So you don't have a lot of time to make networking or something like that. So use your money. If you can earn a lot of money right now, yeah, learn more new skill so that you have the capacity, and then next time, whether you are working at the same office or you're moving to another one, you will be paid much higher. So for those millennials, make a lot of money first. Don't invest to something that will make you to be suffer to pay the loan every month. But if you have money, don't waste it for buy a new handphone, lifestyle, or something like that. But use it, make you much better from now. Yeah. Then there is a lot of opportunity for you to join the business without having capitals. There is so-called partnership. A lot of potential. But one thing I want to suggest to you, all of you, don't try, if you don't know, in investing in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, robot trading, yeah, money games. Please, if you do not know very much, please stay away from this. It will make you broke. Okay, next question, if any, or the time already finished?
Okay, one last question is still possible.
Okay, can I try?
Okay, yes. Toastmaster Wira.
Okay, by the way, thank you, Toastmaster Thomas, for the lesson. But in one of your speech, before, you said something about using credit, right? And I remember I read it from a book from Robert Kiyosaki that we have to differentiate between good credit and bad credit. Bad credit is definitely using the credit for buying luxury goods and all that, while good credit is using credit for business. And yeah, is it possible to, for example, using credit to buy like a property or gold or that kind of like the investment tools, the proper investment tools that can go that can rise the that price will increase in the future?
Okay, I'm in the business of properties. Yeah, so frankly speaking, in these last 5 years, the price of the property is not increased, but some of them is stagnant, and some of them decrease. So if you want to investing, before you have a lot of money, invest in yourself. Don't invest in property. Otherwise, you invest in business. But in business, you have to choose carefully. Yeah, don't just follow the trend. Oh, there is a lot of opportunity, and then you got it. You have to think. But there is a lot of opportunity. Without capital, you can join a business. For example, in agency, in partnership business, you can see. That's why few months ago, I conduct a Jumina, so-called understand the present, predict the future. And then another additional Zoom, so-called create your own business, create your own destiny. If there is in the future, I will have a meeting. Welcome, you are joined in the Zoomina. Yeah. Okay, the time, I think it is already finished. I give the control to the Tom. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pak Thomas, for your insights. We have gained a lot of things from 4 steps of money, earning money, protecting money, investing money, distributing money, and also you gave a lot of enlightenment for us to rethink about our skills and network and future outlook of ourselves, and for us to remember that 15 million in next 10 years is not the same as 15 million as now, because time value of money. And also about your suggestion about capitals, that we need to invest in something that we know and don't make us suffer from paying the loan. Thank you very much, Pak Thomas. So everyone, let's give a big round of applause for Pak Thomas. Thank you very much, Pak Thomas. We'll hope to see you again in the near future.
You're welcome. I maybe will be left of the meeting because I have another Zoom meeting in next 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope what I share to you tonight will give you something to make you rethinking your future.
Yes. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Pak. See you again later. Now, let's move to the prepared speech session. Our prepared speaker is only one, Toastmaster Hanif, and he will be evaluated by Toastmaster Nanda. So, Toastmaster Nanda, could you please introduce him?
Yeah. So, hi everyone. Tonight, I will be evaluator for Toastmaster Hanif. He will deliver his speech about payback time. This is, wait a moment, I forget. Okay, so this is his level 5 project 1 about leading in your volunteer organization. The purpose of this project is for members to apply the skills needed to successfully lead in a volunteer organization. Also, member will share some aspect of his experience serving as a leader in a volunteer organization. So without any further ado, please welcome Toastmaster Hanif. Payback time, Toastmaster Hanif.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the background because currently my home blackout. So I try my best. November 16, 2020. I turned into 26 years old. At the time, I realized I already lived long enough for a human. In my 26-year-old, I questioned myself. Do my life walk around in my head until one day, someone posted a picture of Youth, wore a black jacket. His face was full of smile and pride. I remember it was the day I accepted in one scholarship that changed my life forever, which is Rumah Kepemimpinan. Rumah Kepemimpinan, like other scholarship, offer financial support for me and my friend. But beyond that tuition fee, it also offers me a great networking. Having 1,315 alumni across discipline enables me to develop multiple collaboration between each other. Because of this networking, I got an offering from well-known company and got an outstanding personal financial mentor. The scholarship enables me to have an awareness that networking is so strong. We can build anything together. Now, I realized that I need to give back what I already received from Rumah Kepemimpinan. So I decided to be part of Alumni Association. In there, I responsible to develop a scale-up program for alumni younger than me. My goal is simple: create collaboration between Rumah Kepemimpinan alumni. For 6 months, one-on-one. Why mentoring? Because I think good collaboration should start with expertise. Expertise inspires trust. Trust creates collaboration. There are lots of learning curves that I experience, but let me focus on 2 strategies to adjust my program with the needs of my surrounding. The first strategy is understand team's need. Team is the most important part of my volunteer organization. As a leader, when I already set a goal, it's important to make sure that it becomes everyone's goal. But the critical problem is in volunteer activity, everyone has their own goal when joining the organization. The ultimate technique for this is to create cascading strategy for them. When I lead the team, I created one brainstorming session to understand their needs. For example, I cascaded one strategy from Alex, Rex, and Hans to have 3 clusters. The first is professional, and then government, and then business sector, because they join the organization because they want to build their expertise. With this cluster, I assign them to be a facilitator in mentoring group based on their interest. So they also can learn how to strengthen their expertise while doing volunteer organization. And the second strategy, understand target market needs. Customer is unseparated part of your volunteer organization. Even though I didn't have any profit doing this, but understanding my customer will be beneficial because I can aim properly. So I conducted a survey before the program to understand their needs. In 3 months, I did pilot project based on their initial needs. And then after I got the feedback upon the pilot project, in the next 3 months, my program enhanced a lot. In the first 3 months, my program didn't have any SOP or standard operational procedure and direction for each group. But after pilot project, the second 3 months equipped with SOP and direction as well. So I can create the curriculum. Each group having same standard. So I can make sure all of them having same quality, same interest, and also same knowledge from their mentor. All in all, ladies and gentlemen, for me, my experience as a volunteer organization are payback time. Using both strategy. The first is understanding your team needs, and the second, understand target market needs. I hope I can create collaboration in the next 6 months. Because for this first 6 months, I only initiated the platform for alumni with the same expertise and passion made. In the second 6 months, I will initiate platform for collaboration. Because at the end of the day, I want to create more and more and more collaboration for my scholarship alumni. Why I'm excited about this? Because, ladies and gentlemen, like a vegans, a debt for gratitude must be paid. I'm Hanif, back to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hanif, for giving your speech about leading volunteering organization. The key takeaway, understand team needs and understand market needs. And we are looking forward for your next speech. And also, we would like to see that collaboration later on that you will do with your team in Rumah Kepemimpinan. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hanif. Now, can we have report from the timer? Is Toastmaster Hanif eligible in terms of time? Oh, yes, eligible, 6 minutes.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Fikui. And now let's have a photo together, guys. Please turn on your camera before we move to the next session. Yo, please, guys. We will document it and we'll put it in our Instagram story, of course. And you can confirm to me or to Toastmaster or to the public chat about your Instagram if you want to be tagged in our story, okay? The first take in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's the first take. Now, about the second take, I think twice is enough, yeah? Okay, the second take in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, thank you very much for this. And now let's move to the second session, our table topic session. So feel free to participate in table topic session that will be led by Toastmaster Uyun.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Happy morning. My name is Uyun, and today I'll be the table topic master. I am glad today that we have heard the educational session from Toastmaster Thomas about reaching your financial goal. And today the table topics will give you opportunity for delivering impromptu speech for 1 to 2 minutes, which will be related to the theme. Manage your finance, manage your future.
Sorry, Toastmaster Uyun, your video and voice is breaking. Sorry, Toastmaster Uyun, I think you have a connection problem. Is it possible to hand over it, or she's trying to reconnect? By the way, while we are still waiting for confirmation from her, so basically, okay, she has a problem, connection problem, and if she can reconnect, that will be good. Otherwise, if she can hand over her topics list to other, will be good to please inform me if anyone has got the handover. Okay, while waiting, now I want like 2 of you to share your insights from our edu speaker. Anyone, guys? Perhaps some of you got the moment about VUCA or about future outlook or about the capital.
Hello, is it audible now?
Nah, you're audible now. Okay, thank you for retrying. Are you?
Yeah, I hope this one is better.
Okay, still possible to continue, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck.
So, what time is it? Okay. Okay, so I will restart again. So, oh no, I cannot see the list of names. Oh, can. Okay. No one put their name. OMG, I'm so sad. Okay. Please join when it's still free. As Toastmaster Thomas said, that when you don't have much money, you can still invest in yourself. Oh, thank you. Okay, so you will be given 1 to 2 minutes to deliver impromptu speech. Please pin the timer, Toastmaster Fikui, to know your time consumption. And please use the AE-WoD liquid. And I'm sure that you can use this in your table topics. And also, okay, the topics that I will deliver is related to managing your personal finance. I believe that those are like, how to say, like common sense that you need to do. So what I expect you is to share your like personal experience or what you have heard from others or what you have read before. So as much as possible, you make it practical so others can learn from you. Whether you learn it in a hard way or like you are good at it, because for financial how to say management, I guess some of them are very hard for others or very easy for others. I mean, like there is no standards, but maybe we can share something. Okay, that's for the intro, sorry. Okay, first I have Toastmaster Dentia. Oh no, I cannot screen sharing. Okay, but the topic is very short, so I can just deliver it. First, Toastmaster Dentia, thank you for giving the example as the first speaker. May I have Toastmaster Dentia?
I'm here.
Okay. Okay, the topic for you is, okay, increase income from various streams. Increase income from various streams. 1 to 2 minutes. Toastmaster Dentia.
Good morning, everyone. When I heard about that statement, I always, my mind suddenly clicked with the quote saying that never put your eggs in one basket. Why? Because if you put all your, let's say, financial in one thing, that the moment it gets lost, you have nothing, right? Same thing like income. If you just maybe wait for your salary to come every month, then yeah, the chance is when you lose your job, you have nothing else to expect. It happened to me though. Yeah, a few years ago when pandemic hit, well, everything is gone, right? I have to move back. I have to relocate. But luckily, few years earlier, I made unintentional saving in form of giving it to my brother. So then he has to pay me back nowadays. And I have a house to live. That's good enough for me. But that pandemic made me realize that never expect things, especially financial, from one source. You can always do something else. Try to maybe put your money in investment if you like it, or if you know how to, or try to maybe doing a business, becoming a reseller into something, or anything that you can think about, right? But it is necessary and important, especially if you have a family, to have additional income so that one day when you lose your job, your dreams will not get shattered. I think that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Uyun.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dentia. What a great opening. Don't put your eggs in one basket. It also echoes what Toastmaster Thomas. Sorry. Is it okay now? Hello?
Yes, it's clear, Toastmaster Uyun.
Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Yes.
Hello?
we can hear you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, so don't put your eggs in one basket. As what Toastmaster Thomas said, enrich yourself with many skills. So if one skill is, how to say, like drowned by like the age, then you can rely on another skill to give you money. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Dentia. And then we have Toastmaster Wira. Toastmaster Wira.
So number 3.
No, I just assign you a topic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the topic is allocate your money to several purposes. Allocate your money to several purposes. 1 to 2 minutes, Toastmaster Wira.
Allocate my money to several purposes. Sounds like don't put your money in one basket. Don't put your egg in one basket. That's what I think. And yeah, I agree with that, because when it comes to earning incomes, don't just focus on having a one job. At least I remember in a social media post somewhere, in a post, that we need to have 3 hobbies, at least minimum 3 hobbies. One to keep you fit, one to give you knowledge, and one to give you money. So yeah, probably allocate your money to several purposes. I'm gonna go with that. Ones that make you fit. Like for me, I'm gonna go with martial arts, of course, sports and all that. Give me knowledge, Toastmasters. It increased my public speaking prowess, as well as confidence, and of course to earn me money. Well, I'm still searching. Actually, I'm actually trying to be a freelance writer. So yeah, hint hint, wink wink. If somebody has a job, If somebody has a job, I would like to take that and hit wink wink. That's all from me. Back to you, DTM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wira, for that wisdom. Yeah, in talking about allocation, I guess you are familiar with many percentages, like for example, berapa ya, like 30, 30, 40, or 50, 30, 20, blah, blah, blah. I guess, many of you have different kinds of percentage in allocating your money. Thank you, Toastmaster Wira, for sharing and echoing also, don't put your eggs in one basket. And next we have Toastmaster Hans. And the topic for you is, okay.
Wow.
Prepare for your emergency fund. Prepare for your emergency fund. 1 to 2 minutes, Toastmaster Hans.
Thank you, our table topic master. So prepare your emergency fund. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that emergency fund is something that we consider more and more, especially during this pandemic. We don't know if we will get laid off and we will lose some part of our income. In that case, how can we hold on for a while? Emergency fund will help us, because we don't need to borrow money from friends, family, and even from the bank or pinjol, because it is highly damaging in the long run if we take loan just for consumption. That is why emergency fund is highly important. And how much do we need? Everyone has unique requirements. But I believe that for a single person, 3 until 6 times of regular expenses is enough. If you are sandwich generation, increase it a little bit. If you have kids, I think 6 until 12 times of regular expenses. So gladly that I have that enough requirement for my case. But it doesn't mean that, okay, so I can lose my job. It means that I can prepare for the worst. Even if in some case, if I hate my current job right now, if I hate, it's not a statement, yeah. If I still need to search for a better option rather than just leaving it with no other sources of income. So ladies and gentlemen, remember that emergency fund can help us in difficult situation. We don't intend to get into difficult situation, but we can help ourselves with that emergency fund. And don't be tempted, oh yeah, I have 6 times of my regular expenses in my savings as emergency fund. Let's use it to buy a new phone. Let's use it to fund my travel because we are in PPKM level 1. No. Allocate those things, recreational things, from other budget. Because emergency fund is for emergency, not for fun. Thank you. Back to our talk. TTM.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, emergency fund is not for fun. It's a fund that you need to save until the life gives you lemon. Oh yeah, thank you very much, Toastmaster Hans. And next I have Toastmaster Tika. Is it Toastmaster Sartika?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. It's my first time seeing you. Nice to meet you. Okay, so the topic for you is, it's manage your debts wisely. Manage your debts wisely. 1 to 2 minutes. Time is yours, Toastmaster Tika.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. Talking about manage your debts, it's actually one of my principles in life nowadays that I actually really try to avoid having a debt. So until now, I don't have any credit card because yeah, and nowadays we know that in the news we saw a lot of people who's actually become a victim of the online, I would say like the pinjaman online, that one, and then with the higher interest, and then some people cannot pay back this money, this amount of money that they take. So it's actually make me scared of thinking to having a debt, even though it's like a small amount, maybe from friends or a family, but I think I try to avoid this one. So if I would like to buy anything that I want, for example, I would like to buy maybe a new phone or something I really want to buy, I better save it first and then I buy it rather than having a debt to have these goods. Yeah, that's from my side. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sartika, for that. I personally agree with you that at this time I also avoid of having debts. That's because sometimes I'm afraid if I forgot to pay that and it will haunt me in the future. Thank you, Toastmaster Tika, for that. And we have Toastmaster Garda. Hello, Toastmaster Garda.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And the topic for you is okay. Start saving for the retirement. Start saving for the retirement. 1 to 2 minutes, Toastmaster Garda.
I completely agree to the statement. And let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen, in what age you plan to retire from everything that you've done in life, whereas you will have sort of adequate amount of money in terms of fulfilling your needs, desire, and everything else in between. However, even if that you haven't started your own plan to invest on your elder life, it doesn't mean that you're being late or you are not smart enough to move on that direction. But let me tell you something. Planning to invest on your elderly, it will be beneficial not only to yourself, but also to your future generations. Investing in your adulthood can also mean something to your family, that eventually your family members won't have to sacrifice on any other things, but all of you can also take care of yourselves in terms of financial stability. You can start saving on something for your retirement, or you can also do everything in order to ensure that in the next few years to come, you'll be able to have that savings for your own self to enjoy for the rest of your life. Above all, don't forget to use it wisely, because we never know what kind of life the future has to offer. Regardless of the situation, regardless of your current situation in terms of the financial incomes, always be wise and remember that all you have to do regarding all of your plans, it will be beneficial to yourself, to your spouse, your partners, your family, your kids, including your grandchildren. So ladies and gentlemen, start saving and plan for a better you, for a better life. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Garda. It sounded like a commercial at the end. Start saving, it's like iklan layanan masyarakat. Yeah. Good financial literacy. Yeah, I do agree that we need to also see our elderly life, that we don't need to sacrifice our children and grandchildren. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Garda. And next we have Toastmaster Nova. Oh, hello, Toastmaster Nova. A Toastmaster or a guest?
A guest. I'm a guest.
Oh, nice to meet you. Have you participated in table topics before?
Yes, a few times.
Oh, great one. Okay. Okay, so the topic for you is okay. Invest in what suits you the best. Invest in what suits you the best. 1 to 2 minutes. Guess Nova.
Right. Well, in my opinion, we should invest in what suits us the best. It means something that is related to our talent, our skills for sure. And so try not to follow other people if we are not really sure. Like a lot of people sell products online nowadays, although it is a good thing, but I don't think it is everybody's talent to sell products online. So make sure that we invest something that is suitable for us and something that has become our passion. So hopefully, if it is our passion, then we can keep on doing it for a very long time, and that will be better than doing something trendy or following what other people do just to try to earn more money, but it is not related to our passion or our hobbies. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Guest Nova. That's very clear. I do agree the part that you said. Oh yeah. When you would love to invest, don't follow others, because investment is not a gamble. It's not a gambling. So don't gamble. Just follow others. Because the investment rule number 1 is that invest in what you know. I guess I heard it from Warren Buffett, if not mistaken. Thank you, Guest Nova, for participating. And I would love to invite Asa. Asa, hello, nice to meet you. Are you a Toastmaster or a guest?
Hi, I'm a guest, I guess.
Oh, nice to meet you. So you have 1 to 2 minutes to deliver your speech. And the topic for you is, what is it? Okay. Okay, so spare some money for others. For example, for social cause, or for Muslim, we pay zakat. Or so don't hold your money for your own. So spare some money for others. Spare some money for others. 1 to 2 minutes. Guess Asa, the Zoom is yours.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. And let me think first. Okay, so have you guys ever think about if you have like blessings, you got job, you got job means you got salary, or you have a business and your business running well. So what mostly you spend to, like, is it to your accommodation or your basic needs, or do you have like a 10% of your income to giving back, whether it's for people or whatever, just to giving back? Talking about that, it's really kind of interesting. We are, as a human being, we as a human being always be a consumer. We consume for social life, lifestyle, and etc. But we almost forget, like we are also a humanity, like we have that love in us by giving back what we have, giving back what we got, right? So whether you plan your financial in terms of financial things, and you plan for your future financial freedom, or invest anything like you think to invest, but giving back is really important. I'm not pro in terms of financial. Yeah, I'm still a newbie in terms of financial, still learning, but the most important of all overall about the financial things is giving back of the blessings of the income that we have got. I think that's really good for our life. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, guest Asa. That's very heartwarming. Am I audible? Sorry. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to give back the blessings that we got. Oh, that's very beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And I think, can I invite one more person? Is that okay?
Yes, still possible. One more.
Okay,
person.
thank you. I would love to invite, yeah. Can I invite Yayan? Oh, he left already. Yayan, hello. No, yeah, no, not in the participant list. Okay. May I call Z? Hello, Z. Can I invite you to table topic session?
Hello, good evening.
Oh, hello, good evening. Nice to hear your voice. Maybe we can see your face as well.
I'm so sorry because I'm in my my room and it's a little bit dark, so I can turn on the camera. Is it okay? And I'm
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry to Kak Nanda. I didn't reply yet the direct message from you. but
Kak Nanda.
but maybe I want to actually my name is Aditya Purnamansa. You can call me Adit. And the reason why I use Z as my display name because yeah, I'm a little bit shy when it comes to speaking English because this is my first time. So happy to know all of you guys. Okay.
Okay, thanks. Okay,
Yeah.
so I will give you a topic, then you will have 1 to 2 minutes to respond to it. Yeah, Adit.
Okay, sure.
Okay, and the topic for you is evaluate your spending regularly. Evaluate your spending regularly. 1 to 2 minutes. The Zoom is yours. Aditya.
Okay, thank you. Let me think first. Evaluate my finance regularly. Yeah, okay. I think it's very important for us to know that we on the right track. Today, are we on the right track this month? Because somehow we don't tend to buy things that but somehow we don't tend to buy things that we didn't need, but I don't know why sometimes we buy something that actually we don't really need. For example, like maybe when we visit some place or like a mall, maybe we didn't want to buy a handphone, but somehow we buy the handphone because we just like, oh my God, that's really cool handphone. So I think it's important for us to always make a financial statement to so we can evaluate our expenses every month, so we can know whether it's a good whether it's a good are we in the right track, or we are not. So I think that's all from me. Sorry, because this is my first time and I didn't used to speaking English. Maybe. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditya, for sharing. That's a very fluent story. So next time we would love to invite you to join more in table topics. Thank you very much. Yeah, we need to evaluate to keep track on our finance, whether we spend too much or we sometimes we also underspend our money, and then we we sacrifice our happiness because we are so strict to ourselves. Yeah, thank you very much for all table topic speakers. I guess, yeah, that's the last topic. And I wish you abundant money that will come to your way. Hope that there are many things that will come to you unexpectedly, but also as expectedly, because you invest and you work hard on that, so you deserve that. And that's all from me. I would love to encourage you to join the next table topic sessions in Jakarta Motivators Toastmasters Club. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Hans.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Uyun, for conducting the table topic session and stimulate us to rethink about finance. Well done. And thank you for all participants who have broken your barrier, fear of public speaking, and also to brainstorm quickly about finance. I hope we can implement a lot of good things from this table topic in our finance. Now, before we move, okay, we have got the timer report. So glad that everyone is eligible. And now, Toastmaster Sanjung is working on the ballot. Okay, to vote. So we will have like 1 minute to vote. So please vote for your favorite table topic speaker in that link. And while waiting, anyone wants to, perhaps some of you miss the chance to speak in the table topic, but if you miss the chance, anyone wants to talk, perhaps I wish I've got that topic. You know, guys, sometimes I tried not to take the table topic, but when the topic is revealed to someone else, I think, I should try and take the topic. Okay, but it's okay. So, from the table topic, I think who wants to retire early? Guys, raise your hand. 1, 2. Okay, I see Toastmaster Nanda, Toastmaster Dentia, Toastmaster Sanjung raise their hands. And why? Anyone wants to tell me why from those 3? Oh, Toastmaster Sartika also. Anyone who wants to retire early, please. Why? Let's hear more from you. It's okay, it's opinion and personal preference. Yes.
Well, since I'm a mother, I prefer to spend my time raising my kids instead of working. But yeah, I mean, working, I'm referring to working for someone else, but I can work for myself. And currently I'm focusing to be to build something that I can manage by myself. So yeah, I wish to retire from working for someone, but yeah, I want to manage my own time and my own business. So thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dentia. You want to manage your own time, so to have more time for your kids. Yes, that's great, and I really honor the struggle of working woman, because you need to balance between work and also family. Thank you very much. And now, how about the ballot counter? Do we have enough votes so far?
There are still 6 responses, and I still need more participants to give your votes.
Okay. 6 is less than half of our participants, so please vote in the link that is shared in chat box. Okay, while waiting, let's hear more from you guys who wants to retire early. Please give us your opinion.
Retired early doesn't mean not productive at all. Retire, I mean that perhaps retired from our regular working as employee, perhaps. Sometimes we hear some people or such lecturer that she has contribute herself around 10 or around more than 10 years, and she decided to transform her job is not as a lecturer anymore, but as a small entrepreneur, because she think that as a lecturer is contribute as well to environment, but being entrepreneur can give more contribution. I think it's small, but give a great impact to our social life. I think that's my opinion. Retirement, it means for me is perhaps as stop or and ourselves to be work for other people.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sanjung. From your side about retirement, that means retire from working for other people. Any other opinion? We just gather our thought, and I believe that we can have each of our own preferences. Okay, Toastmaster Nanda.
The question why we want to retire soon, right?
Yes.
Of course. Wait, I'm laughing terus. Like Toastmaster Thomas said, money is time. So back then, I used to believe that what I need is more time to enjoy my life, since I have a lot of hobbies. But now I'm rethinking that what we need is money, because when we have a lot of money, we can buy the time. We can have the leisure time. We can invest our time for our families, our friends, and do our hobbies, traveling around. That's why we need to earn money as much as we can right now, so we can retire soon and buy the time.
I see. Great. So I think agree with you. And about time, so I think in this room, Toastmaster Fikui is the richest person because she is the timer. I mean the timer as a role taker. Okay. Okay. And I think the voting session is enough, right? Or still we need?
Yeah, we have more than half voters now.
Okay, that's great. I think it's okay to close the voting session at this time. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sanjung. And we will announce, and she will announce the winner later on in the awarding session. So now let's move to the evaluation session that will be led by our General Evaluator, Toastmaster Dentia. The time is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hans. And welcome in evaluation session, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the previous speech from our educational speaker, from the prepared speech speaker, and the table topic speaker. And tonight, we are going to hear evaluation for the speaker as well as the entire meeting. The first one is from Toastmaster Nanda, who have evaluated Toastmaster Hanif, right? So Toastmaster Nanda, you have 2 to 3 minutes. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Dentia. This is the timer. First of all, congratulations for Toastmaster Hanif. You finished your level 1 project, level 5 project 1, sorry, level 5 project 1 for leading a volunteer. And in this case, you take an example for your scholarship, for the organization that gave you a scholarship. First of all, I really appreciate the way you handle unpredictable moment. Like you say, in your house, the electricity is blackout, if I'm not mistaken. So that's very good. What I like of your speech is you mention what the organization is, which means it built our awareness about that organization and why you join, also be mentor in that. That's very clear message. And also the pronunciation is very clear, vocal variety, of course. And also, I like you make a point, like the first one, you need to understand your mentees need, and you need to understand the market needs. It will be easy for audience to understand your speech and the structure when you make a point. So even though the audience just come in the middle of your speech, they can gather the main idea of your speech. What you need to be, not the minus one, but I'm trying so hard to find the minus ones. It's a good speech, but I think you might be better if you can put the example of your obstacles while you were being a leader, because to understand the difference of people needs is also an obstacle, but you don't give the example for the for the clear what problems did you face and how to solve this, because this objection of this project is the way you share to people how to be a leader. So I think it will be good if we can learn from you how to handle problems in the group. Also, I encourage you to maximize the time. You finish your speech in 6 minutes something, which means you have 1 minute, and I think you can explore the story of your speech more detailed, more interesting, more engaging in 1 minute. And also focus for the leader, the way you lead. Again, you share with us about this organization and also about the leadership, but I think when you bring the obstacles, it will make it better for us to know what kind of leader you are. I think that's all for me. Once again, congratulations, and I'm looking forward for your next speech. I believe you will be a good leader. Thank you.
Well done, Toastmaster Nanda. Thank you. Very thorough evaluation. So that shows how good observant Toastmaster Nanda in doing her evaluation. As a general evaluator, I would also like to offer you some feedback, or anyone who will be evaluated in the next session. Instead of saying minus, maybe we can say point for improvements, yeah, to just reduce the usage of the negative words, and also pay attention to the timing, right? Because I see that you hit the red card, and let's hear from the timer. Is Toastmaster Nanda eligible?
Yeah, Toastmaster Nanda is eligible to be voted.
All right, thank you. So you are automatically become our best evaluator for tonight. Thank you and congratulations. The next session is the evaluation for the whole meeting. And for the first evaluator, I would like to call our grammarian who have maybe evaluate our language usage. Toastmaster Redika, over to you.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator. So as usual, I will report the grammar usage and the beautiful words that I note down today. And first, I would love to go with the grammatical error. First, a lot of people who is become a mistake is the first mistake that I noticed. It should be a lot of people who are become a victim because people here is a plural. So remember subject verb agreement. So to always be consistent, if this people is a plural, we know it's more than one person. So we should use the articles should be for plural noun as well. So here are to indicate the nominal for count nouns. It goes the same with you got job. It should be you got a job if it's reversed to one job. If you refers to more than one job, then you get jobs. Okay, and the second one, we also a humanity. It's a wrong dictions. It's better to say, oh, it should be we are also a human being, I think, because it refers to an individual. So yeah, a human being instead of a humanity, because it will have different meaning then. And the last one, whether it is a good blah blah blah, the person didn't continue the sentence, so it's like a like incomplete sentence. So it should be whether it is good or not. Whether blah 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 or is a conjunctions. It's to indicate alternative. So use whether blah 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 or. So you can say the complete sentence can be whether it is good or bad. I think that's all the mistakes for today's meeting that I gathered today. And next, let's jump into the beautiful words. A lot of beautiful words and phrases actually. You guys just uttered a lot of beautiful words, and I have difficult times to pick the ones that I love the most because just a lot of it. First, beautiful word is from Toastmaster Thomas. It's for us, we have to rethinking again what kind of life we want to have in 10 to 10 years. And yes, I guess this is a deep message, and we need to rethinking our current skills and how to prepare ourselves better for the future. And the second one, invest in yourself first, increase your skill, and you will be paid higher. And from the same person, Toastmaster Thomas. The next one, trust creates collaboration. Next, emergency funds will help us in difficult situation. We can help ourselves with this by Toastmaster Hansel. And the next one, don't forget to use it wisely. It here refers to money because we don't know what the future will offer, by Toastmaster Garda. And the last one, start saving for the better you, for the better life. Again, from Toastmaster Garda. I guess that's all my report today regarding grammatical inaccuracy and as well beautiful phrases. I'll give the control back to General Evaluator Toastmaster Dentia.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Redika. It's a great report overall. You have shared some point for improvements in terms of grammar, share with us the beautiful words. My suggestion maybe for the next grammarian, whoever use any visual aids, try to put it on full screen so we can see the wording clearly. Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And the next role is Ah-WoD counter. May I call Toastmaster Sartika?
Thank you, Toastmaster Dentia. So apparently, okay, wait. So, dear fellow Toastmaster friend and guests, here is my and WOD report for tonight. And then it seems everyone is doing a great job tonight, because I actually prepare like color if someone is actually repeating a lot of word, repeating one words many times, but it seems no one really do that. So first of all, I will report it first from the prepared speech by Toastmaster Hanif. So 0 filler words or crutch words, but no word of the day. And the next, the table topic also, same with Toastmaster Dentia, Toastmaster Wira, and Toastmaster Hans. You are really doing great job with 0 crutch word or filler words, but unfortunately, no word of the day. And then me myself, although maybe I catch some maybe. So I think twice or 3 times on that. And the next to Toastmaster Garda, also 0 on filler words. And then our guest tonight, we have 3 guests. From guest Nova, I think I only detect 1 filler words. And then guest Asa, maybe only 2. It's like an unwanted pause for several seconds, I would say. And then guest Adit, maybe with several in his speech, but a good job for you, Adit, because you already try your best, and it's always the hard part to start like me, but don't give up. Continue and great job. Thank you. That's the report from my side. Back to you, General Evaluator Dentia.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sartika. Just to check, were you intend to share the screen?
I think that's yeah.
I see. All right. So for a suggestion to whoever becoming the Ah-WoD counter the next time, perhaps you could use the visual aid so we can clearly see the usage of our filler words as well as WOD. Thank you, Toastmaster Sartika. Now it is time for me to present my report for the general meeting. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Thank you. So we'll start from the before and during the meeting. I got the agenda from the VPE prior to the meeting, which is good. I was able to see the breakdown of the event. And then Zoom room was open and started on time. Very well prepared. You guys welcoming the guests before the meeting started, and the president opened the meeting and explained some information about the clubs. Just to highlight a little bit about the notes that you gave during the when we entered the waiting room, it says that you will be admitted at 1910. Yeah, so it means 10 past 7. But by that time, it was 25 minutes past 7. I was still waiting for the host to start. So perhaps you could change the timing so the audience or the visitors will not get confused whether the meeting will be happening or not. The timings in the agenda, there is some inaccuracy, especially on the table topic part. It says 1945 to start the table topic, but by that time but on the upper side during the speakers session, it's until 2020 something. So yeah, pay attention to the timing. And maybe you could also use the help of Sergeant at Arms to do the coordination prior to the meeting, check the role takers, and explain the host rules so they can, all the audience or participants can turn on their camera. I myself included earlier, apologize for that because I was still in the class. And yeah, to encourage the participants to turn on the camera and rename themselves. It is a special event. It's quite unfortunate that the number of attendants is still the same as the regular meeting. My suggestion is to consider publishing your event in District 87 WhatsApp group or in the Toastmaster Telegram groups, right? It will bring you, or it will give you more awareness from other clubs as well to your events, because you invited someone from outside and that person ready to speak in your club and give you some educational session, it will be better to have more attendance as well in order to honor his time. The Toastmaster of the meeting give and explain the meeting theme and words of the day. We use the visual aid, which is very good. GE was introduced, table topic master was introduced as well. The meeting agenda, to improve maybe, the meeting agenda can be shared in the chat box by the time the meeting started, or maybe 10 minutes after the meeting started, so that the guests can also anticipate and see the breakdown of the meetings tonight. The table topics session was good. The topics were appropriate, and it was actually made the meeting theme. Purpose of the session was introduced as well. The topics were challenging yet fun, and we got to share our tips and tricks about financial. Our guests were invited to try the table topics, and the topic master has shown a good listening skill by responding and rephrasing the speeches. Very unfortunate that there was a connection issue, so there was no visual aids, and I could not see whether the timing is appropriate or according to the agenda, because there was some error in the agenda, so I'm not sure whether it's according to the time. For the whole session, G introduced all the role takers. Grammarian, AWOD, timer, ballot counter introduced their roles. And then we had a great speech from the prepared speaker, which is Toastmaster Hanif, and a great evaluation from Toastmaster Nanda, who give the feedback not only useful for the speaker, but also for ourselves or the other audience here. And great role execution from the Rangers. Timer were very punctual. Grammarian used the visual aids very well. And AWOD counter share a very thorough report, and ballot counter share an easy access for voting using the Google form. To improve in the next session, I would only suggest you two things, especially during the educational session. Yeah, you invited someone from outside. In my opinion, 20 minutes for education is not enough. You need to at least give them 20 minutes to speak and another 15 minutes for the question and answer session. Yeah. How to do this? You can either eliminate the prepared speech session or table topic session. So you cannot have everything in one meeting, because it will be too congested and you will not give the maximum to the educational session, right? The next thing is the suggestion for the president or Toastmaster of the meeting, anyone, to share a certificate of appreciation, at least to the keynote speaker or the educational speaker as a formality, yeah, during the meeting, after the speech is done, after the question and answer session is done. And it's also a sign of gratitude that you appreciate them being here. And I guess that's all from my side. I think, yeah, the meeting is great, and we are actually running out of time. Apologize if my report is too lengthy, but yeah, we will be over soon. And with that being said, I'll give the control back to the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Hans. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dentia, for a comprehensive evaluation from you and your team. Really appreciate that for our room of improvement. Thank you very much. And now let's move to the wording session that will be led by our ballot counter, Toastmaster Sanjung.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hans. Hi, everyone. My dear fellow Toastmaster and soon to be Toastmaster. This is the most awaited session for you, and I will share my screen to inform. The first is for best prepared speech session is Toastmaster Hanif Abdurrahman. And the next for the best table topic speaker goes to Toastmaster Garda. And the third for the best evaluator and Toastmaster Nanda. Congratulations to all of them. That's all the announcement from me as the best table topic, best prepared speaker, and best evaluator. And I give control back to Club President Toastmaster Hans.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sanjung, for your announcement. So could you please publish the PDF to the public chat group so they can download it? Thank you very much. And I would like to express my gratitude to all visiting Toastmasters who have came here to attend and also to take roles here. Feel free to share your agenda in the chat box to promote your agenda, your next club agenda. And also, thank you for all the guests who have participated here. I would like to hear some words from the guests. Anyone? Like, how do you feel about this meeting? Or you can also introduce a bit about yourself. Perhaps from Asa. How do you feel about this meeting? Hello?
Hi,
Yes.
yeah. Still connecting, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so it was a great speech that I heard from the Pak Thomas, also the other team. I mean, this is the first time for me, and it's really cool. So really appreciate this community to develop our soft skill. It's really, I really being honored to join this team. Thank you.
Thank you very much, soon-to-be Toastmaster Asa. And now from soon-to-be Toastmaster Aditya, could you please share some words to us? Like, what do you feel about this meeting, or what do you expect for us to improve in the next? And also you can introduce a bit about yourself. Hi, soon-to-be Toastmaster Aditya.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity, Toastmaster Hans. Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe I want to tell a little bit about myself. Firstly, I just want to find some community that will help my ability to speak English. So I just I just try to find some events at Google, and like me, I found Jakarta Toastmaster Club, and I found it really cool. And yeah, and especially today, I like the topic because my background, I work at a startup company that focus on financial literacy education. Maybe some of you heard about financialku.com. It's like we focus on financial education, such as stock, mutual fund, insurance. So, and I found that today's session is really cool. But beyond of that, I just want to improve my ability to speak English, and I hope that I have an opportunity to join the next session with all of you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much, soon-to-be Toastmaster Aditya. Yes, I've heard about Finansialku also from, I have searched a little bit about Finansialku and also the founder, Melvin Mumpuni. That's a great job that you have made to improve the financial literacy. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And now, okay, so there are a lot of Toastmasters club worldwide, and we have shared each of our club's agenda in the chat box, so feel free to attend any clubs. And Toastmasters International is borderless. We can try to attend any clubs. We can participate in any club, in almost any club meetings. Because once you have joined Toastmasters, you're part of worldwide network of clubs. It is a pleasure to be part of this meeting, to invest ourselves in our heads up, because we believe that public speaking is one of the highly valued skill, as said even by Warren Buffett, the expert in value investing itself, has said about public speaking that we can improve our value by 50% just by mastering public speaking. And now, let's end this official meeting. I would like to end this meeting by sound of this gong.